My next guest, Florida Senator Marco Rubio, has been under sustained attack from the Cruz campaign in recent days. In fact, take a look at this ad they put out on Rubio's immigration stance.
I am not, and I will never support, never have and never will support any effort to grant blanket legalization amnesty.
Marco Rubio was part of a gang of 8 trying to secure amnesty.
One of the architects of the plan, Senator Marco Rubio, you are giving legal status to people who have broken the law.
It was Marco Rubio that was a member of the gang of 8 and Ted Cruz that wasn't.
And Senator Marco Rubio joins me now. Senator, welcome back to Meet the Press.
Thank you.
You just had a nice friendly hug with Senator Cruz there. That's not such a friendly ad here, and it goes at the issue of the Gang of 8. So,
well, actually,
can you just
but let me
can you
correct
explain the issue of amnesty? Define amnesty for us.
The ad is first deceitful. Actually talks about cap and trade, and it literally clips my statement. Like it stops my statement right when I start explaining that I'm against cap and trade and big government mandates. The Gang of 8 was a bill that was that was dealt with 3 years ago. It was an effort to fix our immigration laws. It was the best that could be done in a Senate that was controlled by Harry Reid at the time. And the hope was that the House would take it up and make it better. But it was a way to start that. And in the absence of progress, that's how Barack Obama has now forced on America not 1 but 2 unconstitutional executive orders that seek to actually legalize people here with no enforcement. Now, that's not the way we're going to do it when I'm president. When I'm president, when I'm the nominee, we're going to keep our majority in the House and Senate, and we are going to pass, first and foremost, immigration laws that secure our border. And until that is in place, we're not going to be able to do anything else. That's the lesson of the last 10 years. The American people, we do not have the political support to do it all at once. They do not trust the federal government to enforce immigration laws. And as a result, the key that unlocks the door to be able to make progress on immigration is to bring illegal immigration under control first. And we will do that when I'm president.
I've had a lot of Republicans in Iowa that I've talked to who really like you, and then they say, why won't he repudiate the Gang of 8?
And that's not how we're going to do it when I'm president. I mean, that's not going to be the law that we're going to pass when I'm president.
Do you regret ever being involved?
Look, I tried to fix a problem. This is a real problem. And where are we today? We are worse off today than we were 5 years ago. We have more illegal immigrants here. We have 2 unconstitutional executive orders on amnesty. I went to Washington to fix a problem. Immigration is a serious problem. It impacts my state. In the state that I live in, we are impacted by illegal immigration in a dramatic way. This issue has to be dealt with. Each year it gets harder to solve, more difficult to solve, but it is now clear, more than ever before, that you are not going to be able to do anything on immigration until you first bring illegal immigration under control and prove it to people, not just pass a law that says it. And that's how we're going to do it when I'm president.
You have alluded to the fact that a majority is not yet sort of where you might be on what to do, for instance, with the undocumented. Do you think this is what's holding your campaign back, that the difference between third and second or third and first for you is your immigration position?
No, look, we have 11 people running for president that are running competitive campaigns. We have 11 people on the ground in Iowa spending money, campaigning, working hard themselves to gain voters. So a lot of this is segmented right now. Ted Cruz is clearly the front runner in Iowa. He has 10,000 volunteers. He spent millions of dollars here. He got every endorsement that he wanted. And so we always knew that going in, but we feel really good about the progress that we're making here. We have taken on more negative attacks than every other candidate combined. Jeb Bush's super PAC has basically spent $30 million, a third of its money, attacking me. And yet we keep growing, and we feel real positive about it. We feel positive about what it's going to mean on Monday night in Iowa and what's going to mean a week later in New Hampshire.